Welcome to Deposit Your Doubt. This isn't a space of judgment, but a sanctuary for spiritual exploration. Here, your questions aren't threats to faith, they're invitations to deeper understanding. I'm Krystal Ribble, and I've learned that our most profound moments of spiritual growth often bloom in the uncertain terrain between what we know and what we're still discovering. Every doubt you carry is welcome here. Every wrestling match with belief is sacred. This podcast is your soft landing, your grace-filled conversation, your reminder that questioning doesn't mean breaking, it means becoming. I decided to start this podcast after much debate in my own head. My husband had asked me to do this for years. I've had friends, wonderful readers of my books, attendees of events who have seen me speak, and acquaintances who have heard my personal story, and they have asked me for years if I was going to do this. However, instead of responding yes, I decided to say no and debate it in my heart for years because, that seemed productive. I've known from an early age that I was meant to use my voice to tell others about Jesus and the life-changing power of his impact in your life. This started when I was young, being raised in a very evangelical home where Go Tell It on the Mountain was more than background music. Over time, as I began to make my faith my own and wrestled through the nuances of my religious upbringing that, if I'm being honest with, I didn't like, I landed in a place where I see the extreme value God has on my life and how he also has that on everyone else's life. I was also able to see how his calling for each of us is specific. I spent many years wondering how the desires of my heart matched his will in my life, and I battled much doubt as to the impact I could have in this world. Over time, I saw the importance of depositing my doubt, laying down what wasn't mine to carry to begin with. If I had a desire to use my voice to help change people's perspectives that would then lead them to life-changing choices and realities, then that desire was born somewhere. I needed to embrace that the Lord must have had a hand in this. So here I am, feeling a little bit like a new baby colt trying to learn how to use her own legs. It's funny, I've spent countless hours behind a microphone lending my voice to someone else's story. And I love it. I love telling others about the good things that are happening in this world from someone else's coffers. But my personal calling is planted where I use my voice to tell you how God can change every single thing that you think about yourself and the abundant riches he has for you with your name on it. I normally do that within my books or on a stage somewhere, so why not do that here, in a more personal way and on a regular basis? God speaks to me a lot. He shows me so much in his scripture. He shows me how he has never changed from the beginning of time to now. What he did for my religious ancestors, he also wants to do for me. In fact, he doesn't just want to, he is. He is doing the same things for me. And spoiler alert, he's doing it for you too. I have learned that I just have to deposit the doubt that he never designed for me to carry. So this is my experiment, and I'm asking you to join me. Whatever questions you have, whatever uncertainties you carry, whatever proof you think that you have that God doesn't have riches in your future, bring it here. Lay it down. You were never meant to carry it. Let me replace it with some truth and some things to get excited about. In Mark 9:23, Jesus exclaims to the father of a child who needed Jesus' healing power, "All things are possible for one who believes." And my friend, that statement was written for you and I to read it. Faith and doubt live together, and we have to know how to navigate them. That's exactly what we will do in this space. Grapple with the juxtapositions of our life and walk away having made more sense of them. And then we can each walk away from this podcast with voices less shaky, telling of the goodness of God. I'm glad you're here. I can't wait to get to know you more.